Exactly. Good. One more for Mark. Okay, way to go. Here. Okay. Y equal to x squared is a parabola that mirror over the y-axis. So when I switch the x and y, it's going to be switched the mirror over the x-axis, right? Makes sense, right? Because you switch it. So the graph will look like this. Okay, the graph will look like this. Okay. Now, what if I want to find y by itself? What do I need to do? Square root it. Good. Okay, so after square root it, what do we have? I have y square root and square to cancel out. And how about square root of x? No, I will tell you. About square root of x. Do I miss anything? Plus and minus. Very good. Good job. Do you remember plus and minus? Yeah. What do you think? Okay, what do you think is the positive part, and what do you think is the negative part on here? We have two, right? So one is positive square root of x, and the other one is negative square root of x. What do you think is which part is the positive square root of x, and which part is the negative square root of x? Okay, which one is positive? The top, good. And the bottom is the negative part. Okay, good. So this is the negative. Okay, this is the negative. So we only learn the positive part. So we don't need to worry about a negative one. Okay. So that's what we're gonna learn today. So today, y equal to square root of x. I will show you how to graph this. Let's talk about the domain first. What is the domain? Who remember? What is the domain for this? 1 point.
Lower.
Huh?
The what?
The domain. Lesson 8C. Who remember this? How do you find a domain? Up there. We just did a quiz. There are two restrictions on a domain, right? One is the fraction and one is square root radical. So this is a fraction of radical. This is radical. So what is cannot be? What x cannot be? Is This can be everything. Remember, we have two restrictions. One is fraction, one is the radical. So what is the restriction for the radical? Yeah, Timara. Did you raise your hand?
Oh.
No? Okay, you're thinking. How about you?
Be negative.
Huh?
I'd be negative.
Cannot be negative? What did you say? Can say again,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Okay, good. Okay, one more for Mark. 1 point for Mark. Inside square root cannot be negative.
say.
Yeah? Do you remember this? Inside square root can never be negative. Do you remember this? Yes or no? Maybe. I know spring break. You forgot everything. Maybe. So the domain is x larger than or equal to 0. How can I write this in the interval notation? So okay, let's say this is the word 0. Do I take the right part or the left part?
Right.
The right, because it's larger than or equal to 0. So I take this part. How can I write this on the interval notation? Parenthesis? Bracket. Very good, bracket, because I include a 0, right? So bracket 0. What is the ending point? Infinity, right? The ending point infinity. Positive infinity. Is a bracket or parenthesis?
Oh, parentheses.
Parenthesis. Okay. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now let's start to wrap this. Now 1 point for whoever I said this. Every time we want to wrap something, what do we need to do? Every time we wrap something, we wrap a wrap. We always need this to wrap the wrap. Just catch the wrap. X and Y, what is it called? That's a name. Yeah, you find a point, right? How can you find a point? You're almost there. What is it called? What is the tool? Do you find the extra point? We need point, right? And how can we find the point? What do we use? What is it called? There's a name.
Oh, vertex. Is it?
No, the vertex is for parabola. Like we use that to find the point. It's a something. T-chart, remember? T-table. Yeah. So 1 point for Maria, T-table. You got this. Every time you want to sketch the graph, you only need the T-table. You find the point. Okay, now my question is, what point is the good one to bracket in here? Huh?
Oh,
What value of x? What is the good value of x so that you can find? Yeah, 0 is a good one, right? When you plug in 0, I have square root of 0. What is square root of 0? 0, right? What is the next beautiful point? 4 good, but it's not the best. It's not the next best one. What is the next best one? 1. Because square root of 1 is 1, right? Maybe you have to get 1 more point, but basically 1 point is 2 points okay. But let's say you want 1 more point. So at least let's say 4 is very good. That's the next best point. 4 because square root of 4 is 2. So in conclusion, you want inside square root to have some perfect square number, right? This is perfect square number. So we want one inside square root a perfect square number. Okay. We want inside square root to be a perfect square number. It's easy to calculate. If you choose something like 2 or 3, square root of 2, square root of 3, you don't know what is that. And I don't want the decimal number. So choose a number that you can take in the square root. Okay. Now last step is just plug it in. 0, 0, 1, 1, and 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, 4.
Wait, 4, 2, 4, 2. 4, 2. I'm testing you. Good. All right.
Mirror.
Yeah. No, that's it. We only talk about the positive part. We don't care about the negative part. Yeah. We only study about positive part. Okay. That's it. So yeah, you're good. You're right. Yeah, you should not believe teacher when they say it. That's it. Okay, we're done with this. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you how to wrap with all the number. But before that, okay. I think before the spring break we did some delta map. Remember the transformation? Did you do it? Oh, not in this period. Like classwork? No. Okay. Anyway, we can review it. The transformations. Let's say who remember this. Okay. I'm gonna give point if you remember this. Transformations. Do you remember the moving like to left, to the right, to up, down, flip over X, if flip over Y? I think last semester or something. When you have number outside like this, what kind of move? Is it up, down, or left, right? Huh? Down. Very good. So 1 point for Orlando. This is move down by 2. This is just parent function. Okay, this is parent function. So we start from here. Parent function. Okay, and then from there, if I add another -2, that means I go down by 2 because this is negative. How about is it positive? Let's go up by 3. Yes. So this is up 3. How about a number inside? Is it up or down anymore? Or left or right? Is it left or right? But positive is a left or right?
Right.
Who say left? Who said right? Great. Okay, it's a left. So 1 point for Orlando Elizabeth who raised it left. Brings that 2? Yeah. So Elizabeth, Prisa, and Yolando, yes. Remember, inside parenthesis, the kind of opposite of what we're thinking. Is it positive? But actually go to the left. Remember that. I think we emphasized this on the last semester. So they left by 1, right? How about -4? What do you think? Now it's going to, oh,
It's gonna go up to.
oh,
That's the right.
it's going to the right, inside parenthesis. It's like this, but now because this is left, because positive, now this is negative, so it's going to the right. Right by 2. Okay? Oh, no, I'm sorry, by 4. Okay, how about a negative? Flip over what? You remember? So you can take this note. Negative outside everything. When the negative outside everything, it flip over x-axis. Okay. Remember that. That's how you differentiate when they flip over y or when they flip over x. When the negative outside everything, it's going to be flip over x. Easy to memorize. Okay. So that's the old thing we learned last semester, I think. We're gonna apply the same rule, okay? The same rule for this one. Apply the same rule for this one. So this is review. If you write it one too, you're gonna write review. So we only learn that. So if you have something like this. Okay, you're gonna tell me what move of this, okay? The other 2 periods, they always finish early for the lesson and they have like 30 minutes left to do whatever they want to write the shit. So I think we can finish early too. Okay, you're gonna tell me what move, okay? Hey, what do you think? Up, down, left, right, flip. Up, down, right? So positive going up, negative going down. Okay. How about the edge? How about the inside square root? Inside parenthesis square root. Left and right. What if it's positive? Left. Good job. Remember, it's kind of opposite. Positive but actually go to left. And then negative go to the right. Good. Now the negative outside everything. What is this? Flip over x-axis. Here, right here. So again, negative outside everything. So this is going to be flipped over x-axis. Okay. And you're going to have the negative inside like this. Then what did you guess? This is flip over what? Y. For sure, because the other one is already x, so this must be y. So flip over y-axis and you flip over x-axis. Yeah, that's the rule. That's the rule. Let's do second example. I'm gonna just write all the example. When we're done, then it's yes. How about a quiz? You can always do the quiz correction, okay? You get the point. Don't write this. Don't write this. You're gonna write this. And that's a separate two. And that's all we're gonna do today. After we done all of them, then okay. All right. The direction is going to be 3 parts. First, I'm going to ask you to write sequence of transformation. That means you just write for me what transformation they have. Like left, right, up, down, flip. Okay. Second one is I want you to write the domain. And then the last one, you're going to sketch the graph. Okay, this is gonna be exactly the same thing you're gonna do with your homework. The homework gonna ask you the same thing, yeah.
What does that say?
Right secant of transformation. Secant, I'm missing the right secant of transformation. That means you're gonna write, oh, up 3, down 4, left, something like that. Okay. Let's do the first part. What kind of move? What transformation here? Huh? Of 4, yes, very good. So one point for Maria. This is of 4. Number is outside, right? This number is outside, so you're gonna go up because it's positive. So this is up 4. That's what you need to do for the first part, up 4. Second part, you're gonna write domain. What is the domain? Does it do anything with the 4? Or it just do with the inside square root? Only inside square root, right? So inside square root need to be what? Need to be what? What do I need to write? X need to be greater than or equal to 0, right? How can I write this on interval notation? Bracket
Zero.
0 with the ending
Infinity.
infinity. Right, starting point is 0, include the point 0, so it's a bracket. Ending point is go to infinity, so ending point is infinity, and then the parenthesis, because you can never include infinity, so that's why it's a parenthesis. Okay, last part is you wrap it. So here, I'm gonna show you how you wrap this. If you need step by step, I can write that for you too. I know you guys like step by step. Okay, you're gonna go up by 4, okay? The parent function, this is the parent function. The original we just do on the example 1. Example 1, okay? Y equal to square root of x. This is the parent function. Okay, that is the parent function. So that is the parent function. Now I'm gonna move up by 4. So this parent function is right here. I move up by 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that it's gonna be look like this, right? I know it's gonna be like this. Do you see I move by 4? I move from the parent function. This is the original one. And I move up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's up 4. Okay? But in order to get it more accurate, I need one more point. How can I find one more point? What do I use? T chart, very good. T table, very good. Now you got it. What point you think is good?
0.
Good. Yes, but look at this. What happens if I choose 0? If I choose 0, 0 square root of 0 is 0. 0 plus 4 is 4. That's exactly the point of the root, the original point. So it doesn't help. You know what I mean? If you choose 0, it's exactly the point 0.04. So it doesn't help. So what is the next best number? 1. Very good. 1. Actually, give 1 point to Andrea. Yes, good. Be very fast. Be very fast. So 1 here, plug it in here, square root of 1 plus 4. What is square root of 1? 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. The point is 1, 5. So I'm going to plug in 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 right here. And then I just connect them to make this the graph. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. The good thing about this is you only need one more point. And highly recommend is you're going to choose the point very close to the root. I call this point is the root. Where is the root? Okay, let's say it's the root. Any question for this one? Good? Good? All right. Can I write this? Yeah. Okay. Is okay, 1 down. Square root of x minus 3. All right. What kind of transformation? Up, down, left, right, flip?
No.
Down. Way.
It's
Right,
inside
like
the
right.
square root.
Why it is right, not down? Is it correct? Which is right by 3 is correct. But why it is right but not
Inside
down?
the square root.
Because it's inside. Be careful, okay?
Oh.
This number outside. Outside is about up and down. But inside is about left or right. And the negative does mean it's go to the right. So right by 3. All right. Now what is the domain? 1 point for who can find domain. Tell me what to write.
X is greater or equal
X equal to greater greater than or equal to
to 0.
0. Do you agree? -3. It is?
3. What's this three?
Who said 3? Hayden? It is 3. So 1 point for Hayden. This is 3. Why is it 3? Remember, you need inside square root to be larger than or equal to 0. The whole thing. Okay, so this whole thing, x minus 3 needs to be larger than or equal to 0. And how can she get 3? How can she get the number 3? She add 3, right? Because you want to isolate the x. So cancel out, you have x larger than or equal to 3. That is the domain. How can you write it on the interval? So let's say the number 3 is right here. Do I take the right part or the left part? The left? The left is the one that less than 3, right? The number go from smaller to larger. So I want the x larger than 3. So which part? The right or left? Right. Good. So how can I write it on the interval?
Bracket 3 and infinity.
Good. You got this. You got this. Yeah, you're missing the first part, but it's ask me a question. Okay, it's actually not that hard. Yeah. Okay, now we rough this. What point you think is good? What is a good point? Oh. We'll get this right, 1 point. What is a good point for this? What is the good number of x so I can plug it in and get a beautiful number out? 4? Yeah, good. Why is it 4? So 1 point for Elizabeth. Why is it 4? Because look at this. When you plug in 4, when I'm looking x by 4, 4 minus 3 is 1. And what is square root of 1? 1. You see? So you want inside square root to be perfect square number, like 1, 4, 9, 16, but don't get too big. Don't get too big. Okay. Right by 3. So right by 3. So 1, 2, 3. I know the root going to be here, right? Right? The root going to be here. And then the next point is 4 and 1. So this is the point 4, 1. So 4 right here, and then 1 right here. So this is then the second point. Then connect them. So why do I get this? This is going to be right by 3 if you don't know why. So I go right by 3, I got this root. And then I get the second point by using the t-chart. I get a second point is 4, 1. And that's how I got this. Any questions so far? I think it only took us like 2 minutes or 3 minutes for one assemble. So it's going to be fast. But if you have any question, let me know. Okay. One more down. Okay, assemble number 4. Y equal to x plus 2. All right. What kind of move? What kind of move? Thank you. Oh, no, this is 2 and 4. I don't have them. We are on 6. Okay, what move? Left by 2. Okay, let's actually give Maria 1 point. Left by 2. All right, what is the domain? What is the domain? Chris, your phone. You're gonna focus, you're gonna write down notes. What I write for the domain? Wow, okay, good. I want to show how did she get that, okay? So you're gonna get inside square root to be larger than or equal to 0. And then what she do is she's gonna isolate x by itself. So she minus -2, cancel out. That's how she got x larger than or equal to -2. Okay, on the number line, do you take the right part or the left part of the -2? Right, because it's larger than. So I take the larger. The right is the larger, the left is the smaller. How can I write this on the interval?
-2 and infinity.
Yeah, good. You mastered this already. Good. Okay. So left by 2, okay? The original one, the parent function is right here. I go left by 2, 1, 2. So the root gonna be right here. And now I'm gonna find one more point by using the t table. What point you think is good? 2? Okay, but 2 is good, but it's not the best one. But we can use a 2. Do you know what is the, yeah, best one is -1. But 2, it's okay, we can use 2. So bracket in 2, you have 2 plus 2, it is square root of 4. What is square root of 4? 2. Okay, wait, you didn't use a calculator. So 2 and 2, 2, 2. You see why this is not the best one? But it's a good one, but it's not the best one. The best one is -1 because it's closer to the root. And then easier for you to draw. But it's okay. It's okay. I can draw this. I still can draw this. As long as it past 2 points, then it's good. Oops. Okay, wait, what number is this? Is this 4?
Yeah.
This is 4, so the new one is 5? Or this is 4?
No, that was fine.
So this is 5?
Yeah.
Okay. You know the feeling when you walk, because my apartment is on the 3rd floor. It takes a while to get to the car. You know the feeling when you look at the car and the window is broken? And I remember, oh, I'm back inside, and now I know why. It's hard, heartbroken. Okay. Oh, it's one broke into my car. Just me, like, what are you talking about? Is it a movie or something? Okay, what move? Oh, who said up? Why is it up? It's down. Okay, this is down. Down 4 and left 2. Very good. So down because it's outside and negative. Left because it's inside and positive. Inside is kind of opposite of what we're thinking. So inside positive, that's when you go to the left. Outside, number outside, that's when up or down. Positive up, negative down. Inside, positive left, negative right. Okay. Negative outside everything, flip over axis. Let's just review it for you. What is the domain? It's kind of the same, right? Yeah.
Equal than -2.
Yeah, so -4 doesn't do anything. It's exactly the same from the symbol 4. So I can just write this. If you don't know why, see a symbol 4. Okay, exactly the same. Now we're gonna wrap this. All right, so down by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then left by 2. So 1, 2, so go left right here. So the root is gonna be right here. And now I need one more point to see where does it go. Where is it going? So what point you think is good? Now we can choose the -1, right? The -1 is the best one, but we didn't choose last time. So -1, bracket in here, I have -1 plus 2 minus 4. What is -1 plus 2? 1. That's why we chose -1. Square root of 1 minus 4. Square root of 1 is 1. And then 1 minus 4 is -3. So the point is -1, -3. -1, -3 right here. Do you see? The closer they are, the easier for you to draw it. To connect them. Yeah. One more down. Any questions so far? You can ask him, but. All right, number 6. Okay. Okay, what change? What transformation is this?
Flip over X.
Flip over x-axis. Very good.
And then by 3.
Okay. What point for Orlando? Very good. Remember, negative outside everything. That is flip over x-axis. All the y everything you want to flip over y-axis. Now, okay, here. Here, a good question. Do you think we're gonna flip? Okay, two cases, okay? If we flip first, and then we're going to go to the left. Or we go to the left first, and we're gonna flip. Or that doesn't matter. All right, let's okay. Let's do one more. -2. So it makes more sense. Down 2. Okay, so you have also down 2. Okay. Down 2. I'm gonna give 3 points if you answer this right. Oh. Ready? Do you think if we flip first or we flip last, does it matter? So 3 answers for you. The first answer is you're gonna need to flip first. The second answer is you need to flip last. And the third answer is doesn't matter. Okay, who say it's gonna flip first? Great, no one. Okay. Who say you're gonna flip last? Okay, so I have 4. I'm gonna memorize you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. So we have like around like 8. Who say it doesn't matter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wow, we have a lot. So maybe 11. Doesn't matter. No one got 3 points. Unfortunately. Okay, here we go. I will show you what is the answer. Let's say if you flip first, okay? I'm gonna flip first. So initially or originally they have this. If I flip first, I flip over here, they're gonna be look like this. Agree? Yeah? Then I go to left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Go down by 2. 1, 2. So my new one is gonna be look like this. Okay, the blue one. Okay, the blue one is the answer 1. Now let's see if I want to do flip last. Okay, let's see what happened. Let's see if they're the same or they're different. I left, okay, original here. I go left first. Left by 3. 1, 2, 3. I go down by 2. 1, 2, right here. And now I flip over x-axis. What does it become? So I have this, but I need to flip over x-axis. Again, okay, let me do it again. Left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Down by 2. So right now I have something like this. Okay. Now I need to flip it. How can I flip this one over x-axis? You can. What does it look like? You want to come over here and draw it? What does it look like if you flip over x-axis? Right? No, I can't see if you I can see. I don't understand. What you want to try? How can I flip this over x-axis? You want to try 1 point if you want to try this. Okay. You want to try first, and then you want to try too? You want to try too? How can you flip the red one into the axis? Okay, I don't know. Just try it. The red one. I flip the red one.
Oh, the red one?
Uh,
Oh, then, no, then never mind, the way that I wasn't working.
okay. Jasmine, you want to try? You raise your hand, right? You want to try? Just try it. And Maria, you want to try too? So no one want to try? No one wants to try? Easy. How do I flip this one over the x-axis? How can I flip this one over x-axis? Imagine in your mind, visualize it. I have this one, I flip over here. What does it look like? It's easy now, right? When I do it's look like this. So easy for you if you do this. That in your mind you can visualize what happened. Like here, I flip over x-axis. It's gonna be like this. And do you see this and this totally different? This is the second answer. This is when you do the left and down and then you flip it. And this one is when you do the flip and you do left and down later. Do you see they are different? The difference? So of course it matters. So not the 3 1. So which one is correct? Do you think it's the answer 1 or answer 2? I already crossed out 1 for you.
One.
You think 2? Who still think it's 1? Timara and Guadalupe and Jennifer and Brisha. Okay, so each of them 1 point. Did you get my hint? I already said that no one get point. So for sure this is the correct one. You didn't get the hint. Did you remember I said that? No one get point. That means this number 1 is the answer. So Timara, Guadalupe, Montano, Jennifer, and Brisha. Yeah. So let's write down a step by step. Do you want step by step? Yeah? Okay. So always flip first, but I'm going to add on into the step by step. I'm going to add into the step by step for you. So first step is write sequence of transformation. That means just write all of the transformation they have. From the parent function, y equal to square root of x. Okay. Second, transform the route. And third step is find 1 more point by using t-table. Number inside square root. Should be a perfect square number. Okay, and then the note here is always flip first. Transform the graph, but always flip first. Okay, so that is the. I know you guys like note upper step by step, so that's the note for you. So, okay, I do can erase it. So flip over x-axis. We haven't finished this. And then right, left 3. Left 3 down 2. Okay, domain, what is domain? X larger than or equal to. It's very similar. It's similar to a symbol 3, I think. So the domain is -3 to the positive infinity. And then you want to wrap it. Remember to flip first. Remember to flip first. So this is my parent function. Okay, this is the parent function. I flip it, it's going to look like this. This is after I flip it. Okay, and now I'm going to left by 3. 1, 2, 3, and then go down by 2. divided by 2 right here. So the graph should be look like this. Yeah, that's the graph. But then I need to know what is the extra point. I'm gonna use T table. What number is good? What number is good? What do you think? -2. Very good. Very good. So 1.4 is bad. -2. Because when you plug in a -2 here, you're gonna get inside equal to 1. You will see. So negative x, now x become -2. -2 plus 3 minus 2. So negative is still have negative. What is -2 plus 3? 1. Very good. Minus 2. What is square root of 1? 1. -1 minus 2 is -3. So the point is -2, -3. So -2 and -3. Right here. Okay, and now just connect it. Does it make sense? Yeah. So step by step, write secant transformation. That means that this is the one. This is the first step. You want to write a secant transformation. And then second step, you transform the graph. The domain is for you. So you wanna wonder why? Oh, Mister, so why we need the domain? We didn't use it. No, domain is for you to check. You see that the domain need to be starting from -3. The graph need to start from -3. If somehow you wrap this, and your graph is starting from like -5, -6, you know there's something wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah. So domain is for you to check. If your graph starting from -3, matching this, then this is good. If you draw your graph, it's something like this, like -4, then you know something off because the domain doesn't cover -4. Okay, so that domain is for you. So that's why I didn't put the domain on the step by step. The second step is transform the graph. That means you want to transform like this. Original one and flip it, move to left by 3, move down by 2. That is the second step transforming. The last step is find one more point. Let's see the T table. Yeah, the square root should be perfect square number. So number inside square root should be 1, 4, 9, something, but the smaller the better. Okay. Are we good? All right. Can I erase this? All right. Then maybe I can erase this. Ooh. Okay, number, is that 7? Is it 7? Okay. Okay, what transformations? Flip over x-axis, very good. Flip over x-axis. And what else? Up 3, very good. Number outside, not inside square root. So outside square root is up or down. What is the domain? This is the same as the parent function, right? So what is the domain?
-2 or greater than 0.
Exactly, 0 to infinity. See symbol 1, because this is exactly the same as the parent function.
So there's nothing inside of it. But
Exactly, there's nothing inside square root. The number 3 outside doesn't matter. We only care about number inside square root. So see symbol 1, because what do you need is you need inside to be larger than or equal to 0. So that's how we got 0 to infinity. Okay. Can I erase this now? Yeah. Okay. What am I gonna do? Okay, we drop it. Right there. Okay, I flip over. Okay, what do I do first? Do I go up by 3 and flip, or do I flip first? Flip first, right? Everybody agree? Yeah. You need to flip first. Always, you need to flip first. So this is the original one. This is the original one. Then I'm gonna flip it. It's like that, look like this. Okay. All right, now I flip it and I go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. So it's gonna be look like this, but I don't know what it look like. I'm gonna do the T table. What point you think is good? 1. Very good. 1. So -1 plus 3. So square root of 1 is just 1. So -1 plus 3 is 2. So 1, 2. 1, 2 right here. Oh, yeah. Because go up, so it should be like this. And now we have a second point. We're gonna connect this. Okay. One more down. See, very fast. Okay. All right, what change? What transformation we have here? Over y-axis, very good. Flip over y-axis because it's negative inside.
Right one.
Move right 1, very good. You got this. Okay, domain. Ooh, domain, interesting. Tell me what you write. Who wants to volunteer? 1 point. Let tell me what you write. Inside square root needs to be larger than or equal to 0, right? So just what should I write?
Possibly less.
So tell me what you write.
Oh,
Bracket. What? Why bracket? No, just go one by one. Go step by step. Don't need to jump again. What should I write first? Inside square root need to be larger than or equal to 0. Then what should I write? You just look at this and tell me what you write. Inside square root is this, right? And that needs to be larger than or equal to 0. What should I write then? What? What is inside square root?
Oh, negative.
Yeah, negative. Good.
This is X.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Why is it too? Is it confusing? Right? Do you agree? Think simple. Think simple. Now what do I do? How can I get rid of the negative? Square root?
Distributed.
There's no square here. Why is square root?
Distributed.
Okay, distribute is a good one too, but there's a better way to do it. You can take care of multiply by -1 or divide by -1. Yeah. And what happens when you divide by negative number? You flip the alligator. Very good. You divide by negative number, you flip the alligator. So now become less than negative and negative cancel out, right? And 0 divided by everything is still 0. So you have this. Now what next? Plus 1, plus 1. So x less than or equal to 1. Yeah. So on the number line, you have 1 right here. Do I take the left part or the right part? The left. Good job. You got this. If it is a less than, remember the number go from smaller to larger. So this is smaller. And how can I write this then? Negative infinity. 1 bracket. Very good. Very good. That's exactly what you need to write. Now we can wrap this. What do I do first? I flip first or I go to the right first? What do we need to do first? You flip first. Always flip first, okay? I flip over y-axis. How can I flip over y-axis? Yeah? Yeah. So here, you flip over y-axis. We mentioned like this. So it's gonna be look like this. Right? This is your reflect over y-axis. And now you go right by 1. So we go right by 1 right here. So it's going to be look like this. Okay, right 1. And now I'm gonna use the T table to find one more point to get the correct graphing. What point you think is good? Who choose a good point here? I'm gonna give 1 point. Yes. What point is good here? What point is good? Zero?
-1.
-1? 2? Okay, let's try all of them. So you say 0, -1, and 2, you will see. You plug in 0, you're gonna get exactly the root. Because why? Because you have -0 minus 1. So 0 just gone, so you have minus -1, that is 1. So 0, 1. Oh, no, that's good, that's good. 0 actually is good. So who check 0? 2? Okay, just use both of them. So Mari and Yasmin, yes. 0 is good. I thought 0 is gonna give you this point, but 0 is good. 0 because you plug in 0, you're gonna have 0 minus 1. That's just -1, and then you have negative outside, so negative become positive, right? The positive square root of +1, that is just 1. So the point is 0, 1. Why -1 not good? Because -1, when you plug it in, you're gonna have negative number. Oh, not negative number, but you're gonna have square root of 2. Square root of 2 is not a nice number, okay? Same thing if you plug in 2. When you plug it in 2, you're gonna have negative number. Let's say if you plug it in 2, you're gonna have -2 minus 1. And then -2 minus 1 is 1. So you have square root of -1. That is imaginary. Imaginary not showing up on the graph. Remember that. Imaginary because they're imaginary. So we don't want a negative inside square root. So the good point is 0 and 1. 0, 1. 0, 1 right here. So the graph is going to be like this. Yeah. Good. We only have a couple assemble left. So if anyone you haven't participated, you just try to participate. You don't have left opportunity. Okay, number 9. Right. Oh, negative. Okay, what changed?
-X.
Negative x, yes. So what? Flip over what? X or y? Y. Very good. Flip over y axis. And then what?
Down 1.
Down 1. Yes. Okay. What is the domain? Oh, this is interesting. What is the domain?
Greater or less than.
Right. So negative x needs to be greater than or equal to 0. And then how can you do this? Yeah, you can divide by -1 like we did before, right? So divide by -1, negative cancel out. You're gonna have positive x. What happened to the sign? You're gonna flip it, right? You're gonna flip the sign because you divide by negative number. So you flip the sign, 0 divide everything into 0. So now it's gonna be x less than 0. Do you take the left part or the right part? Huh? The left, right? Because it's a less than. So take the left part. How can I write this? 2, 0, bracket. Very good. Okay. Flip over y-axis. So again, this is the original. I flip over y-axis. It's gonna be going like this, and then we go down by 1. So go down by 1. So they're gonna be look like this. But I need to know for sure what does it look like. I'm gonna get one more point. What point you think is good? 1. Let's see. Okay, if you plug it in 1, you have square root of -1 minus 1. Square root of -1. Do we allow to have that? Do we know what is square root of -1? Can we have a negative inside square root? No. So this is gonna be imaginary number. And not gonna show up on the graph. So we don't want 1. What number? What is the other number?
-2.
Negative -1. Very good, -1. Because why? You only have negative here. Now you plug in -1, it's gonna become positive. Negative become positive, so square root of 1 minus 1. Square root of 1 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. So the point is -1, 0, okay? -1, 0 right here. So this is the round. Any questions so far? If you're asking question, you also have a point. If you're asking question, do. Number 10. Yeah. That's a 2 more and then we're done. Yeah. Okay. All right. What changed for information? What's information here? What's information here?
Inside.
Huh?
The 17.
Oh, sorry. This is -1 plus x.
Oh.
So in this sample, it's kind of hard to see, right? Why a number in the front? We learned that the number on the back. The cylinder phone kind of look a little bit strange. So how about we rearrange it? So y go to, okay, I'm gonna move 3 to the back. -1 plus x plus 3. Now easy to see. It's gonna be go where? Up, right? Now you can see it. And how about inside? See, if you keep this, it's gonna be confusing. You think it's to the left, but actually look at this.
It's gonna be right.
Right. Let's move the x to the front. Now can you see it? Is it left or right? Right. Yeah. So sometimes you need to rearrange it. In order for you to look familiar. Do you see that? If you look at here, it's kind of confusing. Or this is plus, and you think it's go to the left. Or this is like 3 on the outside, but on the front, you don't know what is it. But if you move to the back, the same thing. So that means it should go up, and you're gonna rearrange this. Now you're gonna be to go to the right. Sometimes you need to rearrange it. So what move? Move to the up by 3 and right by 1. Very good. What is the domain? Tell me what you write for the domain. Right. What you say is good. This one larger than or equal to 0, and then you press 1. That's why you have x larger than or equal to 1. Yes. Do I take the right part or the left part or the 1? Right. It's larger than. So can you tell me what to write the interval notations? Bracket 1. Infinity. Yes. Very good. Okay, we can wrap right here too. I'm gonna go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3, go right by 1. So right here. Okay. I know this is the root right here. I'm gonna use one more point. What point is good? 2. Very good. 2. Because you broke it in 2. You have 2 minus 1 is 1. Square root of 1 is 1. And then 1 plus 3 is 4. So the point is 2, 4. 2 and then 4. Right here. So that is the round. Yeah. Any questions? So far so good? Still with me? Yeah. Okay. How do you think about this lesson? Yeah, not too bad, right? You can understand, right? Only 2 more. We're done. Okay. What's information for number? It is number 11. Yeah. What's information? What kind of change? What kind of move? What direction? Exactly. Flip over x because it's outside everything, right? Negative outside everything. So flip over the x, but you also have a negative inside. So you need to flip over the y as well. Flip over the y axis. And then what next? What is the inside? What move?
Left.
Left by 2. Here's a question for you. Now question for you. Do you think flip X first or flip Y first? Or you think it doesn't matter? Who say X first? Who say Y first? Who say it doesn't matter? No one gets point again. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You flip X first or Y first, you still get the same thing. So you can flip any, yeah. It's not easy when I give you point. But yeah, so flip first, you can flip X first or Y first, it doesn't matter. Domain, what is the domain? Anyone tell me what to write? What to write?
Negative X plus 2.
Mhm.
Zero.
Right. What next?
Divide by 1.
Divided by 1?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. Negative 1. So negative cancel out. It's when the sign. This is X plus 2. So we're gonna read this. X plus 2 larger or equal to negative 1. What next? Minus.
Wait. Negative.
Oh. Yeah, this is gonna be 0. Sorry. You saw it, but then change that. Chris, you cannot go around. Chris, you cannot go around the class. What next? How can I get X by itself?
Minus 2.
Minus 2. And then it's X larger than or equal to negative 2. How can I write this? So negative 2 right here. Is it right or left?
Should we flip the sign?
Yeah, we should leave the sign. Very good. Do you think did I test it or did I do make a mistake?
Mistake.
Yeah, right. It's almost you know. I have a long day. I need to call insurance, I need to go there. Anyway, okay, it's the left part or the right part? Left part, yes, very good, left part. So can you tell me what to write for the interval notations? Negative. The starting point is fading, yeah. What is the end point? Bracket. So we include a point, okay? Now, okay, again, you can flip any X first or Y first, doesn't matter. So this is the original one. This is the parenthesis. I'm gonna flip over the X first, okay? How can I flip it over the Y? What does it look like? Okay, what does it look like when I flip over the Y? This one over here. You want to try? Huh? How can I flip it over the Y? Want to try? Come on, it's easy stuff. How can I flip? Okay, flip over the X easy, right? You flip over the X. How can you flip this one over the Y? You know how to flip it? Yeah. Right? So it's gonna be like what? Is that like this? Like this? Right, like this. So this is easy for you, right? Just do this, you can kind of visualize your mind. And then, okay, left by 2. Left 2. So it's gonna be look like this. But we need a table to find exactly where it should look like. What point you think is good? Oh, that's good. What point you think is good?
So that's negative 3.
Who got this right? I'm gonna give 1 point.
Everything we said.
What point is good?
Negative 1.
Not negative 1. Negative 1 gonna give you negative number.
Oh,
Huh?
One.
One gonna give you negative number as well.
2.
Not 2.
0.
Not 0.
3.
Four.
4.
Not 4. Not 3. Not 5. Don't give me until in 100. 2, not 2. Think about it. If you plug in 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, and then you have negative outside. So negative 4. We don't want a negative inside square root. So what is this?
-4.
Negative 4, very close. Negative 4, you plug it in here. You have negative 2, and then negative become positive. You have square root of 2.
So -3.
Negative 5.
Negative what?
-3.
Negative 3. Very good. Did you say that too? Okay, Guadalupe and Andrea. Negative 3. Why negative 3 is good? Look at it here. You have negative square root negative 3 plus 2. What is negative 3 plus 2? Negative 1. So negative and negative 1. And negative become positive. That's why is have square root of 1, but don't forget the negative already on the front. This one, okay? So you have -1. Yeah, square root of 1 is 1, and then you have negative. So the point is -1, -3, -1. -3 right here, -1 right here. So the graph look like this. Okay. So choose the good point is very important. Well, if you maybe it took you a while to get it, you can just try trial and error. You can just plug it in our number until you get this. All right, last one. Then you're gonna have half hour left. All right, last one. It's ultimate one. Does it include everything? Yeah, the ultimate one. Okay. So is it a last chance that whoever participate, you should speak up? Remember, I count to participate every day. That's 20%. Who haven't had a point? Samantha, you want to try? No? She like straightforward. No, I'm good. Who haven't tried? Who haven't had a point? Lope, you want to try? What move?
It goes up by 3,
Very good.
it goes right 4, and then it
Very good.
flips over the Y,
Flip over the Y.
and flips over.
Exactly. Two flip. You have inside and you also have outside. So 1 point for Lope. Okay. Domain. Who didn't participate today? Who won the point? Nayeli? What is the domain? So negative, yeah. Which very good. How can I get rid of the negative? Divide by -1. So 1 point for negative as well. By the -1. And then you have x minus 4. Tell me what you write. X minus 4, what?
Or equal to 0.
Huh? Less, right? Less than, right? Because we flip the sign. We divide by -1. We flip the sign. Yeah? So less than equal to 0. Now I can find x by itself. At 4. So x less than or equal to 4. All right. Do I take the left part or the right part of 4? The left, very good, because it's less than. So tell me what you write. Who haven't? Anthony, you want to try? No? Okay. Chris, you want to try? How can I write it in the notation? This part. No? Okay, who wants to try? Okay, Andrea, you go ahead.
Negative infinity, 4, bracket.
Bracket. Okay, 1 point Andrea, 1 point for Andrea. Okay. Now we want to wrap this. All right, so I'm gonna flip. Again, I'm gonna flip over the x, and then flip over the y. So this is the 1, and then go up by 3. 1, 2, 3, and go right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you do on a quiz and a test, you don't need to do like me. I'm just showing you where they're going. But you don't need to do this, okay? You just, if you want, you can just show me what is the final answer is. Okay, I just do it for you to see. When we flip it, it look like this, and then when we flip over y, it look like this. We go up by 3, we go right by 4, it look like this. And it's okay. It should be look like something like this, but we don't know for sure. We're gonna do the t table to find it. What point is good? 3. 3 is good. 3 is good. That's a better one. Okay, let's do 3. 3 is good. Okay, 3. So 3, you plug it in 3. Minus 4 plus 3. Actually 3 is the best one. Very good. Yeah. So -3 minus 4 is -1. And then negative and negative become positive. I still have a negative outside. Don't forget this. So square root of 1 is 1. I have a negative outside, plus 3. Now -1 plus 3 is 2. So the point is 3, 2. Okay. 3, 2 right here. Yeah? Are we good? Any questions so far? Any questions? Question also count as participation. They don't ask me, oh, can you go over the whole thing again? All right, that's it. Okay, that's it.